and think about it later. That's what I think. I think you just go live and then talk to people until stuff starts to happen. And maybe you try to let people come on your live and see what kind of different people come on your live randomly and see where it goes. Because I mean, that's I found like a lot of interesting things that way. Just interesting people, interesting things just from just going live and being super random about it. Because I don't know. I don't know why the world works that way, but sometimes you connect with just the right people just by being adventurous. That's what I realized. There's a lot of that. Welcome, Facebook. Welcome, Facebook fam. Facebook peeps, if you want to share the live, you can press the button and go live. Welcome. My connection's a little bit slow on Facebook. The connection's doing weird stuff over there. Welcome, welcome. If you're on the Facebook, if you want to share the live on Facebook, let me know. Pop it on. We're over here on YouTube, Victory Life Podcast 7603, in case you wanted to be on YouTube as well. So be sure to like the stream, subscribe on YouTube, all the good things. Let me know where you're watching from. And good old TikTok. Guys, where are you guys watching from on good old TikTok? Let me know. Let me know.
Wow. To have a friend like you is so much great. A lot of motivation.
What's that?
I said to have a friend like you
Oh, that's so
is
nice.
great.
Hi, Roy. Welcome,
Yeah,
welcome. I can't bring.
because
Roy's asking me to bring them on camera. Roy, you come on camera. I can't bring them on. They're on camera on a different camera, actually, Roy. They're on a different camera on camera. Roy, I'm over here on YouTube. We're live, Victory Life Podcast 7603. Come over here on YouTube
are you
and
live? Are you live on YouTube
share and
right now?
subscribe. I have on a bunch of
Are you live?
cameras. I have a camera here, there, and there.
Three cameras.
Yeah, yeah. Because it's different platforms. That one is for Facebook, this one is for YouTube, and this one is for TikTok. And then I just switch it up. So yeah, hey Roy, welcome. Roy's like from like good old days. Roy, I've been live on YouTube a lot. I haven't been live on Facebook in a long time, but I've been live on YouTube. So if you want to see me, I'm on YouTube. I do all kind of like chit chatty segments. Hi Lyra, welcome, welcome. Thank you. If you have questions, it's ask me anything. Pop your questions in the chat. I'll answer any of your questions. Roy, if you have questions, pop them in the chat. But
Alright.
also come to YouTube, Victory Life Podcast 7603.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank
Bye, Consley.
bye.
Bye. So nice. Good luck. Good luck with your brand, Consley. He's so nice, y'all. Welcome, everybody. So, we're doing Ask Me Anything. Ask Me Anything. Literally anything. YouTube is coming in strong. Ask Me Anything. So, let's see how it goes. Come on, guys. What's your thoughts on autism? Ooh, somebody goes right into it. Let's go. Hi there, Roy. Roy, I'm gonna hang up. We're on Victory Life Podcast 7603. So hop on over here to YouTube. I'll see you. So my question is, what's my thoughts on autism? Um, Autism, I don't think it's fully fleshed out. I don't think it's fully figured out. I think there are lots of interesting things. I think it needs a lot more research. I don't know if different types of things are the at the root cause of it, but I would say that I don't get those things. That's what I say. And I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse, but see that thing? I got my basic ones like this, like when I was a kid, but I don't get those recent ones. Be sure to like the stream, guys. Like it, share, and be sure to subscribe. Go run over, subscribe, click the button to like, and then come right back in and ask me all the questions. Ask me all your questions. I've got TikTok over here coming in strong, and I've got YouTube. Um, but yeah, ask me all your questions. How old am I? I am between the ages of 25 and 45. That's my estimated age range. So, depending on the day, sometimes I feel 20 and sometimes I feel 40 and sometimes I feel 32. How about that? Ask me all your questions. Thank you, Ken. Welcome, welcome. Ask me your questions, y'all. Ask me any question about anything at all. Random, ask me anything. You can ask me absolutely anything, and I'm going to answer your question. So pop your questions in the chat. You thought I was 21? I'll take 21. I'm definitely not 21, which is why I said 25 to 45. So I'm definitely not. I can tell you that I'm not 21. Those days passed me. But you guys know what? It's not about the age, it's about your fitness, your total body health, how good you feel, how much you're moving around, how well you're eating. I have one baby. I have one small human, one baby, and I have no pets. So welcome, welcome. You guys ask me anything. Okay, I have one baby, but my baby is tall. Not an infant child. My baby is tall, so yeah. Yeah. So yeah, welcome, welcome guys. Ask me anything. Anything at all. When did I start YouTube? Oh, see the good questions are coming now. Welcome, welcome everybody. When did I start YouTube? I started YouTube, I want to say it's almost 3 years ago. And I just started like kind of super randomly with like stuff that I was comfortable doing. So I was comfortable praying. So I just started with prayer. And I was comfortable outside, outdoorsy at the park. So I would just go do my segments at the parks a lot. And that's how I got started. So yeah, that's what I did. Um, Jesus is King. He loves all of you. And oh man, I wanted to see that message, not you. I wanted to see that. Pop your question in the chat. I wanted to see that question. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, it says Jesus is King. He loves all of you, and he's coming back. Yes, he is. Who thinks Jesus is coming back? Come on, let me know. I urge all of you to seek him and a relationship with him to live in perfect harmony and in peace for eternal life. That is a whole word, not you. Welcome, welcome. Leap says hi. Hi, Leap. Welcome. Y'all be sure to like the stream really quick. Like it, share, and subscribe. Click the subscribe button, y'all. My mom put me in karate, and you should do all that for your kids too. Ooh, my little one likes dancing because I'm a dancer, and likes theater. Yeah, so yeah, my little one likes that. Gail, welcome, welcome. Hey, Gail, welcome. Be sure to like the stream, share, and also ask me any question at all. Anything at all. You can ask. Put it in the chat. You don't have to clean up what you ask. Just go ahead and ask your questions. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let me know what your questions are. Pop them in the chat. Let me know, 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 let me know. Where do I live? Question is, where do I live? I live in Atlanta. I'm from New Orleans, and I spend time in New York City and in Dallas. But right now, this is my Atlanta house. So, like, do I live in the country or oh, I live in the country. This is Atlanta, but it's the country. I will tell you that. Like I have animals. I've got rabbits, deer. What else do I have? I have rabbits and deer. I have all kinds of little animals that kind of float around over here. And there's a whole family of deer. So if you catch them, it's like the mom, dad, and the 3, 4 kids. Yeah, and now they've grown taller, and the little baby ones are big Bambis now. So really sweet. Who is Andres? I don't know who's Andres. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all, let me know what your questions are. Pop them in the chat. It's Ask Me Anything. So you can literally ask me anything. Ask anything at all. Pop your questions in the chat. That's what we're doing right now. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Go ahead, pop it in the chat. For those of you guys on IG, just so you guys know, we're on Victory Life Podcast 7603. Come on over, like, share, subscribe. For those of you guys in the chat on YouTube, be sure to click the button to like really quick. Click it. And then also subscribe. Go run and subscribe. Come right back. And then ask me your questions. Where do I like to shop? Ooh, very good questions. Where do I like to shop? Okay, so if I'm buying like work clothes, I like to shop at Ann Taylor is where I like to shop. If I'm buying clothes for work, if I'm buying clothes for kind of going out, I like to shop at Macy's. And here's the reason why. The reason why is because I'm 5'1", and Macy's at Perimeter Mall has the best section for petites. So I can get in there and find stuff for my height, and then I don't have to spend the money to alter them. So then I get like the perfect fit. So that's a whole thing when you're a short person. And I don't know why they make it that way. I think a lot of the clothes should come in petite because I know more short women than tall women. I mean, how many tall women do you know who are like 5'6", 5'8", or whatever? I guess they call that average height, but I think that's tall. Um, Q's asking, do I have a sister? I do not have a sister. I do not. But I do have 5 brothers, in case you're interested. I'm very well protected. Hence, I'm not married because I have 5 brothers. um, so yeah, five. Five. They're attractive, good looking guys. Smart. Yeah, yeah. I got 5 of those. 5 of those guys. And I got stories about having 5 brothers, honey. I gotta tell you. One of these days, I'm gonna tell you all the stories about having those 5 brothers, because some of it's not pretty. Some people ran off. Some people left before they even had a chance. Oh, you have 3 brothers and no sisters. Brothers are cool. Brothers are cool. I mean, brothers give you the game, y'all. I mean, I got my first game from my brothers because they were telling me, like, after being brokenhearted, they would be like, basically, pick yourself back up and go for it again. Like, don't cry about it. Don't sulk. Just move on. They were like, just move on. That guy's not thinking about you. Just go ahead and move on. So yeah, I got my first advice on being heartbroken from my brothers, and all those kinds of good things. So yeah, y'all, let me know where you're watching from, and be sure to like the stream. Be sure to subscribe. Definitely be sure to like the stream. And you're the oldest of them. Oh gosh, so let me ask you, Lyra. Let me ask you. You being the oldest, are you like a second mom to them? That's my question. Like, or do you have to like be the mama bear? Are you like the queen organizer? Do you like, fix lunch? Like, tell me, how is it really? Yes, yes. Okay, that's me. Because I'm telling you, sometimes I don't even like hosting Thanksgiving. Like, I'm not planning on hosting. I'm not saying that I don't like it, but like, if I'm not planning on hosting Thanksgiving, people will literally show up at my house with like carloads full of groceries, and then they're like, Hannah, cook. And I'm like, I didn't invite anyone. Like, no one's invited. Why is everybody here? And like, people will just show up. And I'm like, okay, you guys showed up. You brought food for me to cook, and I didn't invite you. How does that work? In what land does that happen to anyone? Is my name Hannah? Yes, my name is Hannah. My name is Hannah. That's my name. And in 4 weeks, I'll be Dr. Hannah. Yeah, in 4 weeks, I graduate from college again. So, but yeah, let me know what your questions are. Pop them in the chat. I love my name. My name is my favorite thing. It literally is my favorite thing. Just in case you didn't know. I get my name from my grandma. My grandma's name was Hannah, and she was a better Hannah than me. I'm just starting off. I'm starting off brand new. So yeah, there are the better Hannahs, and then there's me. But that's how we do it. But let me know. Pop your questions in the chat, guys. Pop them in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. What's up? Let me know. Marie. My middle name's Marie. Yeah, isn't that a cute name? It's such a cute name. I love my name. My name is like my favorite thing. I love my name. And honestly, if I didn't like my name, I'd have changed it. I'd have changed my name. That's how I feel about my name. But power to you if you love your name, and if you don't love your name, you can change it. You don't have to keep it. You can start all over again. People in the Bible got renamed all the time. God was like, I'm going to give you a new name, and you a new name, and you a new name. Ooh, your middle name is Avriella. Oh, your middle name is so romantic. I love your name. I don't know. Whoever your parents are, they did such a good job. Congrats. What a pretty name. Lyra Ariella. Oh gosh, it sounds like a character from like one of the beautiful like Disney movies where they're like princesses. It sounds like a princess name. Oh my goodness. That's a beautiful name. I love it. But yeah, welcome everybody. Pop your questions in the chat. If you've got questions, let me know. You can ask me anything. Random questions. You can ask anything. It was actually my older cousin who named my. Oh, what a sweet thing! Yeah, I have got a popular name in my family because I was named after my grandma, who was like a very popular Hannah, and she had how many children? I believe she had 9 children. One was stillborn, but she had 9 living children. And she's just this beautiful human being, like just beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, smart. Um, yeah, it's just a great person. All the good things. So yeah, so let me know. You guys have questions? Pop them in the chat. Pop them in the chat. Let me know what's up. Let me know. Let me know. So yes, we're on YouTube 7603 for everybody else who's watching. Come on over to YouTube if you like. Let me know. 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 I'm trying to see what I need to do for this one over here. I don't like that one. Do 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 do. I wonder why it's doing weird stuff. Welcome, welcome. Who's my youngest? I have a brother. I have a younger brother. That's my youngest sibling. Um Amos is asking about. Oh, thank you. Amos is appreciating the podcast. That's awesome. Welcome, welcome everybody. Be sure to like the stream, share it, all the good things. But thank you. I'm expecting. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna be live in Dallas in a few weeks. I'm thinking about going to New York City in May, and I'm thinking about going to Dallas shortly after that. So I'm wondering if I will go live from there with you guys. And then I'm also wondering if I will start broadcasting from Dallas because I love Dallas a lot. So let's see. My day was good. I did homework most of the day. Honestly, I'm in school, so I do homework on the weekends, and weekdays are like my regular work days, and then weekends I end up doing homework. So it's been quiet the last 3 years, kind of. But I get out of school in 4 weeks, and then I will be living my best life, as they say. That's what I hear. I hear I'll be living my best life. Um, that's what I hear. I'm gonna finally have my free time back, and I'll be able to like podcast all the time and read my Bible constantly, which is what I want to do. So welcome, welcome, y'all. Pop your questions in chat. You can ask literally anything. Ask me anything, y'all. I know sometimes it's like you see people online, but you don't get a chance to like properly like be with them. So I wanted to give you guys the chance to ask questions. So ask me anything. Let me know. Let me know. What sport did I play when I was younger? When I was younger, I was always a dancer. I always was a dancer. So I was either doing pep squad, dance team, cheerleading. I should have done gymnastics, but I didn't do gymnastics. I wish I would have done gymnastics, but I didn't. Um, if I could go back and do it again, I probably would have done singing, and I would have probably done guitar lessons. I'm not too much of an athlete. I would admit myself as being kind of clumsy. I would describe myself as being somewhat clumsy. Um, that being said, I mean, I'm not that competitive. So I'm the kind of person like I'll just go have fun with whatever. And then if somebody else wins, I'm okay with that. I'm there for the socializing, for the snacks. That's what I'm there for. So yeah. Ooh, Leora is a cheerleader, a dancer, and a gymnast. I wanted to do some. I wanted to be able to like. I always thought it'd be cool if I could do some flips. And like, I don't know. Is it weird that I sometimes like imagine myself still doing them, even though I don't know how I would do it? Like in my head, I imagine that right now I could just do a bunch of flips, and then like it looks like once you just do one, like you could just do it. Like it's just like kind of like chewing, like it'd be instinctual, like right. Anyways, I don't know if that's true or not. But yeah, pop your questions in the chat. Be sure you guys pop your questions in the chat. Be sure to like the stream, share it, and any question at all, I'll answer your questions. You can ask me anything. Today is Ask Me Anything time. So you can ask anything at all. Be sure to subscribe though, and be sure to like and be sure to share it because sometimes I have very, very, very important messages that need to go out. And so the more you guys like and share and subscribe, the more my really important messages get out. So, do I prefer silver or gold? I want you to guess, and then I'm going to tell you. I want you to guess, and then I'm going to tell you what I prefer, and I'm going to tell you why I prefer it, because I'm very serious about this silver and gold thing. That's actually one of the things, one of the very few things I'm pretty serious about that people don't know. So, oh, you guessed wrong. Da, da, da. I prefer gold. And let me tell you, now I got to tell you the whole story behind it. So, I grew up wearing gold. And then when I came of age, I started wearing silver because silver became, I don't know, silver was popular as an adult. It was popular as a child. Gold was seemed like it was popular. And I started wearing silver and some kind of way, one day one fine day I woke up and I'm like, when I put silver next to my skin and gold next to my skin, gold looks better because like I have warm undertones. So there's like a goldenness under my skin. So like if I'm gonna like if I had a silver or a gold, like I just look better. Like my skin complexion looks better next to gold. And I should have on earrings right now. But you know, we don't do all the right things all the right times. But I should have on earrings. But see how this looks so good, like to have gold? If that was silver, it would just be like it'd be all right. It would depend on my outfit. Like I would wear silver if I was wearing gray, obviously. But if I'm wearing black or if I'm wearing something that's very universal, then I'm gonna be wearing gold because I learned in my I don't know, it seems like in my adult years, feel like I just feel like gold was what's up. I can't really describe it, but I feel like gold complemented my skin tones. I wore it with most of my outfits, and I just think I look better in it. But depending on what I'm wearing, if I'm wearing gray, like silvery colors, then I default back. So I do keep a little bit of silver just for those reasons. But I prefer gold in general. I don't know, and I'm a princess. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm 100% princess. I'm a girly girl. I'm not a tomboy at all. I'm a girly girl. I mean, I don't mind putting my hands in the dirt to like do gardening, but I haven't even done that in a while. But yeah, I don't mind putting my hands in the dirt for that. But I'm a girly girl. I don't like to be super duper like horribly sweaty or get injured. I want to be safe and protected. All of that. Do I get my nails done? No, I never get my nails done. You want to see what my nails look like right now? Lord help us. This is what my nails look like right now. This is like natural nails. So I don't think they look terrible, but they don't look great either. They don't look terrible, but I just keep them natural, and that way I don't have to deal with it much. Like I don't look bad. I suppose you could wear them, you could like polish them and stuff. And I do have polish for like when I'm getting all fancy, then I finally polish my nails. But otherwise I don't. And mostly I don't like the risk for fungus. I don't know if you can feel me on that because like I took one too many microbiology classes. I'm afraid of like I don't want to get fungus from a nail salon. So for some reason in my head, I'm thinking of that. And the other thing is it's just a lot of maintenance. It's a lot of maintenance and it's a lot of cost. I don't know. Um, if I have a super rich husband, you're gonna know because then my nails are gonna be done. But I think the other thing is back when I was younger, I would get fake nails and it made my real nails so thin that I didn't like how that felt. Does that make sense? Like then my nails were all thin and they were breaking and they were all crispy, and I just felt like my nails just it just messed up my real nails so much. And for the longest time I didn't even think my nails grew. And then one fine day I stopped wearing them and then my nails started growing in thick and strong, and I was like, wait a second. There's not a thing wrong with my nails. My nails are great. I just need to stop wearing fake nails. And I never really wore them again after that. So every now and then I think about wearing nails and I'm like, I really should wear fake nails. I really should do something with them. But really, they're not horrible. I just should polish them. Like if I just polished them and got manicures, I think they'd be fine. But I almost would rather do my own manicure just because I don't trust their equipment or any of that. I don't know. I'm kind of like a germ freak. I'm like I don't know about their like where they're soaking. I don't know about their if they've cleaned their equipment properly, but it needs to be cleaned and then do my nails because I don't want them like cutting me and clipping my cuticles and hurting me. And oh yeah, they used to clip my cuticles and hurt me. I didn't like that either. But yeah. But nowadays, guys get their nails done and all that too. So, I mean, real men polish their nails too, I suppose. My favorite movie at the moment, I would probably say The Wedding Planner because it's the movie that I used to watch it a lot whenever I like didn't feel well or if I was scared or back before I was saved when I would get all like that. I get all in a tizzy about things. Now I just go pray and I ask the Lord Jesus to protect me and send his angels to like watch over me. But back when I would get into my head about things, I would want like the same movie playing because I knew all the words and it was like a comfort thing. So, like, how when your mom and dad don't live nearby or you used to having the comfort of your parents, but you don't have the comfort. So you put in the same movie that says the same thing that some kind of way gives you comfort. I don't know. That's pre salvation. My BC days, I would do that. I haven't done that in years, but I suppose I would still love The Wedding Planner. Like that was my movie. It was that and it was Friends. Like if I was like ever not feeling well, I needed Friends on in the background or The Wedding Planner, and then like that's just how I would stay until I got better. Very strange. Don't ask me why or how that those were the two things I picked, but it was either Friends or The Wedding Planner. Can't make it make sense. Yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know your questions. Pop them in the chat. Pop them in the chats. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know your questions. Let me know. Let me know. Just checking to make sure I got rid of the other one. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Let me know your questions. Pop them in the chat. My favorite season is spring. I love spring. Fall is okay. I just the summer is too hot. In Atlanta, it's too hot. In New Orleans, it's too hot. In the winter, it's just too cold. I cannot. Like we had a snow day. Like what day was that? It was a few months ago. We had a snow day, our last snow day. Everyone called me and they were like, "Did you go outside and play in the snow?" And I was like, "No, I did not." I didn't. I was like, no, I'm not a snow person. It's actually really pretty the first day. It's really pretty because it's like clean and white on the first day, and then after that, it starts to get kind of cruddy. But yeah, it's really pretty the first day. So, but no, I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold. I'd rather be, even though I don't know how to swim, I'd rather be on the beach. I'd rather be at a picnic. I'd rather be at a barbecue. I'd rather be on a patio. I'd rather be in a sunroom. I'd rather be, I don't know, sitting in my car with the windows down or the sunroof open on a warm day. I'd rather all of those things. I would rather that all day long than be cold. I mean, it just sounds better. It is better. So yeah, those are my favorite time is probably I would say the spring. Spring is my favorite season, and it could be early summer. And if it's a summer, then I suddenly like to do things early in the morning. Like in the summer, I'm more of a near sunrise type of girl because I want to get that early morning in, that morning dew where the sun is just starting to rise. I want that part. Alrighty, Lyra, it was so great meeting you. Be sure to subscribe before you leave out. Hit the like button and then subscribe. But I'll catch you next time. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, pop them in the chat. Pop them in the chat if you have any other questions. Okay, perfect. You're awesome, Lyra. And I love your middle name. You're my favorite name. I mean, whose name like sounds more like a princess than you? It's pretty, super pretty. All right, guys. Well, you know what? It's time for me to retire, as they say. I think it's almost time for me to retire. If you guys have any other questions, pop them in the chat, and I'll take your last few questions. It might be almost time for me to retire for the evening. But let me know. Let me know. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bye. Bye, everybody.